Hey everybody, this is ACD Combatives, and I'm Coach Kurt. If you watch my channel, you know pretty much what it's all about: control tactics, the use of force, and combatives for law enforcement. Martial arts, definitely in general for law enforcement. But I'm also a field trainer, so we discuss those kind of things. And because I'm an instructor, I also teach Taser, pepper spray, and baton. But this is going to be a video about the use of the Taser. It's going to be specifically the use of the Taser 7 and how probably every cop in America should be carrying the new Taser 10. And I hope I make that argument successfully to you, the audience, by the end of this video. This is a body cam video, and I like it because it kind of shows what I'm talking about. And this is out of Yuma. I'm going to be basically talking and narrating at the same time as the video goes on.
Yeah.
Is he there?
Yeah, he's there right now.
Inside?
He's either outside, inside, but he's there.
Okay.
You know what?
And this guy's got 2 knives, I believe.
What's up?
Hey, can you just go ahead, put those knives down real quick?
Nah, bro.
Nah, hey, we just want to talk to you, right? But I'm not going to.
And I want to point out, luckily the dog is super friendly, because that would have just added another level of chaos for the officers involved in this incident.
This is a Yakuza black-nosed pit bull. Get away now for your warning and your safety.
It's
There are
possible.
people in my house. Get in the house.
What?
And this one right here.
All right,
I believe the
you put
officers are
knives
doing a
down?
terrific job of trying to de-escalate an individual who's clearly not mentally sound at this time. I don't know if it's drug-induced or what, but either way, this is a dangerous situation. You can see how large that knife is from here.
And why aren't you ready in the past?
Dude, you live here. I can't just barge into your house. I don't know who's in there.
Forget me. Whatever.
All right. Can you put those down and just come talk to me, man?
He's barricading himself inside of my house.
Okay, put
I'm
down the
protecting
knife.
myself from this crazy motherfucking lunatic
Steve,
robber.
Steve, put the knives down. We can figure. Dude,
Steve,
just put them down, man.
this one you're detained, man. You can't leave. Put the knife down so we can talk.
I'm a huge dog person. I love that. I love dogs, so I'm glad the dog isn't getting too involved in this incident. I'd hate to see the dog get hurt. I mean, I'd hate to see anyone get hurt. People, animals, you get the idea. But if you're a dog person, you know what I'm saying.
Detaining me, motherfucker, you'll die.
All right, dude. Bro, we just want to talk to you, all right? Steve.
So he's clearing the corner. The guy went around the corner and he pulled a lethal force, his firearm, to make sure he was going to be safe clearing that corner.
Steve.
Guys, I've been a cop since 1997. I've been a field training officer since, I believe, 2012. And nothing I've ever seen in this video in any way, shape, or form suggests these officers did anything wrong. They're clearly trying their hardest to de-escalate and get this guy to cooperate. He's clearly got mental issues, and he needs to be contained. He's definitely a danger to society at this point. God only knows what he might be capable of doing to somebody who walks upon him on accident.
Person in my house. He's an attacker.
All right, we want to figure out what happened. Let us help you.
We got police everywhere, man. You're fired.
Well, he's walking north towards.
Drop that knife. My sister. The last time I'm telling you, drop that knife. No, not the last time.
All right, so this is the Taser 7. It has 2 cartridges. You can see from the picture. You can deploy the cartridge, the first set of cartridges, and then you can deploy the second set by pulling the trigger again. You can also drive stun with the drive stun button on the side of that. It's an important aspect of this. Hey, the Taser 7 is a terrific tool, but I hope and understand by the end of this video you'll understand why every cop in America absolutely must switch to the new Taser 10.
Dude, we just want to talk with you. I got non-lethal. Steven.
Yeah, so one officer has lethal cover, a firearm, and the other one is non-lethal. This is standard practice. I've been involved in incidents just like this, or variations of this type of incident. It's standard practice for one to go lethal cover for a non-lethal possible deployment. That's just good police work. Because quite often the taser fails more often than it works, in my opinion. And I suspect those stats will change dramatically when people all start using the Taser 10. So there's a miss. Guys, 21 feet is kind of the cutoff, and the longer or farther away from the person, the wider the spread. And this is important. Anyone else getting more cartridges, each Taser 7 has 2 deployments built into the, you put the cartridges in, and it's 2 deployments. Generally speaking, most officers don't carry I carry second and third or fourth Taser cartridges in my vehicle, but I'm already wearing 30 pounds of gear, and it's hard to carry everything. So most officers only have the 2 cartridges that are in their Taser. So as you can see, Taser was attempted at least once, I think twice. I think another officer was using it as well.
Why isn't he detained? He's a child predator. You're a child predator. Hey, sit down and drop it down. We don't want to hurt you.
Again, I use the Taser 7, and I think it's a terrific tool, and no knock on any of the previous Taser generations. It's an amazing invention that has probably saved countless lives as far as incidents just like this. But guys, I'm here to tell you that the Taser 10, and I hope by the end of this video, when I start telling you more about the Taser 10, every cop in America must have it. It's going to save a lot of headaches, a lot of unnecessary death. Because when the Taser fails, quite often the only thing left is your firearm.
Stop right there.
If they're attacking you and the Taser fails, what else do you have? I mean, they're all right. The reason you had to use your firearm, and the reason that they're going to end up having to use their firearm on this poor individual, is because the Taser failed and he was coming at them excessively aggressively with large knives, and lethal force is absolutely justified in that case. I mean, the officers have a right to live and not be murdered as well. I understand that this individual has got mental issues, but again, the general public at large is in trouble right now because this guy is wandering around. He's already threatened to kill 2 people, and the Taser hit, and here we go. So he ended up getting shot. I think it's important to see that he's got the knife. The Taser failed. The officer went down. He slipped or fell or what have you. The guy's getting back up. You can see that, and a firearm was used to stop the threat. Sad but true. These things happen, guys. The Taser 10, like I have said to you, is something, it's like if a Taser 7 and a Star Trek phaser had a love child, the closest thing you're going to get to it is the Taser 10. So comparing it to the Taser 7, you get 2 deployments, and then you have to pop out the cartridge and put a new cartridge in. The Taser 7 also tends to be more complicated than the previous Taser models, which is fine for somebody right out of the academy, but if you're like me who's been using the previous models for years and years and years and years, there was a learning curve. Now, I am a huge believer as a control tactics instructor. You play with the tools, you train with the tools that you're going to carry. So it's not been an issue for me, but I have most definitely seen it on the range when teaching. There's that holdover from the old 26P that a lot of our officers have, and that is going to be eliminated by the Taser 10. It is going to go back to simplicity. Now the big difference and the huge difference is you can see the pictures of the Taser 10 deploying. There's 10 holes on the front. That's a probe for each hole. You have 10 deployments. The huge difference is that alone, 10 deployments. That's massive. You have to deploy each probe and make the spread yourself, meaning with the Taser 7 and all previous models, you'd pull the trigger and 2 probes would deploy, one on a downward angle and one going straight, and that would create the spread you need to cause the muscles to lock up, blah, blah, blah. You get the idea. You create your own spread, so that will eliminate a lot of the problems you have with the current Taser 7 and previous models, that the spread misses the lower extremities because of distance. I'm glad I mentioned distance. The Taser 10, if I remember correctly, it's like 45 feet accuracy because it's gunpowder deployed probes versus electric deployment. So they're quicker, shoot straighter, much more accurate, and they can go up to 45 feet, where the previous model, Taser 7, they say 21 feet, but realistically 10 to 15 feet is all you should really be playing with. Now the cartridges will be more expensive because there's 10 probes per cartridge, and they're gunpowder deployment of those probes. And from what I understand, if you don't have them shipped directly to your department, you're going to have to go through an FFL because of the gunpowder aspect of the new cartridges. And that's just the way life is. Guys, this is revolutionary tool. Every cop in America should be carrying this tool. It would save countless lives. If you're watching this video and you have any control or influence over the purse strings, get these out to your officers and agents and deputies, your detectives, whoever, whatever, troopers, wardens. Everyone needs to be carrying this. All right, guys, if you have any questions, please like, subscribe, and share, and do your own research. Look up the Taser 10. All right, everybody take care and stay safe.
Let's roll. Hey, let's be careful out.